Time to play Campbell Ball. First up, it's batting practice, though, and our very own Sports Zone host, Buddy Pearson, makes some good contact, even hitting a couple over the wall. Next, it's Double J, Jack Johnson, our resident sports know-it-all, but it looks like he doesn't know how to swing a bat. And this is just batting practice. But yes, he did get one out of the park. The night started with our national anthem, and then it's time to play ball. The Goats' first batter gets on base with an infield hit. The second batter puts one out over the right field wall, and the Goats take a 2-0 lead going into the bottom of the first. Jack and Buddy take center field for their team, the Goats, and good defense keeps the score 2-0 at the end of one. Buddy takes his spot as third base coach in the second, then he steps up to the plate, swings at the first pitch, and lines out to end the inning. Our switch hitter, Double J, gets an infield single to start off the third inning. On a fielder's choice, Double J goes to second, but his bad base running turns into an error by the Sheeps, and Double J goes to third. And as you can see, he's a little out of shape with the heavy breathing. Oh, wait, Double J, don't you know this isn't football? Double J ends up stranded with a ground out to end the inning. There's our crowd enjoying a little bit of food during the game. And there's Double J giving the signals at first base in the fourth. Buddy comes up for his second at-bat, and this time he doesn't swing at the first pitch. Buddy does swing at the second and flies out to left once again to end the inning. Double J is back up to bat, and he takes a huge swing and whiffs the wiffle ball. In other words, he missed. What's that, Jack? It just takes one swing? Double J barely makes contact with a foul. Then he hits into a force out at second, but Double J reaches first. Halfway through the game, we take a break for the Hall of Fame induction with our inductee, Jeff Cato Polk, getting a hug from his parents.
It reminds us all that once was good, and it could be again. Oh, people will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
After a touching speech from the movie Field of Dreams, it's a trip around the horn to be congratulated by fellow players. The walk over to the Wall of Fame board with fireworks in the background. Our Hall of Famer's name is unveiled. And then the final walk from the field. With one last word, he turns to his fellow players. Hey, win one for me. Now back to the game. What's that? Buddy's grabbing a bite to eat while Double J is on the field making plays. Yes, that is our very own Double J at third. Hey, Buddy, why are you still eating? Get out there and play. Buddy will bat, though, and during his last at-bat, Double J seems to be giving advice since he's 2 for 2 and Buddy's hitting goose eggs. Good eye, Buddy. Don't swing at those bad ones. Hey, Buddy got a single. Double J says it's all because of him. Hey, now Double J gets another hit as he beats out the throw. Now going into the 8th, our team, the Goats, lead 8-5, but the Sheep come back strong with a 3-run homer to tie. And then it's back-to-back homers, and the Sheep take the lead 9-8. And that proves to be too much for the Goats. And that is our final score of our 4th of July Campbell Ball extravaganza.
What a great 4th of July we have had here in the Sports Zone, getting a chance to play Campbell Ball, fireworks, you know, Double J, Jack Johnson. Can you think of any better way that you'd spend the 4th of July?
I like charcoal hamburgers. I mean, that is a piece of charcoal. It's pretty good. You put mustard on it, and you can eat anything, you know. Yeah, it's good stuff, though. I like food.
Campbell Ball, what's your thoughts on it?
Oh, it was great. Had a lot of people, only got, you know, a few at-bats. Not used to that. Used to when we were playing ball, you know, you get so many at-bats, get in a rhythm. Had a pretty good batting practice, left it all out there. Made a few catches. We lost, but, you know, I felt a little bit better. When I picked up one of the bats, I started shaking it, and it's loaded. They got one loaded bat. If you remember when they hit the 2 home runs on us, those guys were using a loaded bat. So I feel
either that or they were on juice.
Right, they were juiced up. I think it was some kind of fruit juice they had back there. I'm on Dr. Thunder myself, you know, the cheap color. So.
I've been drinking the Orangeette.
Yeah.
You know, to be able to come out and play Campbell Ball, you know, this is really something neat. And, you know, yeah, it's through the Church of Christ, and Kelly Campbell's the pastor there, but, you know, it's open to everybody. I mean, if you can come out and play, Jack, pretty much anybody can come out and play Campbell Ball.
Yeah, I don't think you don't have to be anybody special. So you proved that when you got up to the plate tonight.
Well, let's kind of rehash, you know, our performance. You know, I did make my one put out in the field that I got. We won't talk about who made the big error that allowed 2 back-to-back home runs.
I had several catches, if you noticed. I dropped one. The reason I dropped it is because there was a little girl under me, and I wanted to protect her. I didn't want to run over. I did run over one guy at first base, but the thing I remember most is when the bases were loaded, everybody's fired up, and you flew out. So.
You know, I had the warning track power, and, you know, if it hadn't been for the lack of steroids, you know, I would think I needed to call on Barry Bonds one time and rub some cream on or something.
Right, you got to admit, without the loaded bat, you and I put on the best batting practice before it started. We had everybody oohing and ahhing. I went deep from both sides of the plates. Of course, Mike Allen will show me striking out every time, but I went deep from both sides, left and right, just like Mickey Mantle, Eddie Murray. Who else was a switch hitter? Pete Rose. He only hit 162 home runs.
Right.
So.
You know, to be able to come out and for what they've done here, I mean, you look at this field of dreams and for the work they've put in, I mean, lights, fireworks, scoreboard, and, you know, this is really awesome to be able to come out and do this.
It's really amazing. The field is just great. I don't know how much this fence costs. I don't know it costs money. Great scoreboard, great enthusiasm. You know, you had an umpire. You had rules that were enforced. Right. You know, one guy flew out in foul territory, and the umpire wants to know if he came in from foul territory first. But now they said, no, he had one leg in. Yeah, it's that kind of seriousness makes it fun.
Plus, we had food.
Oh, food, yeah, look at that. Look. No bother.
Yeah, no thanks. I already had 3 hot dogs. But, hey, folks, we hope you have had as big a time on your 4th of July as we have had having a chance to play Campbell Ball here in the Sports Zone. Don't forget, next week we'll be back at Patrick's WB. We'll be back in our usual Sports Zone attire and, you know, back to our usual guests. But we hope you've had a great 4th of July as we had. Campbell Ball, check it out anytime. Call Kelly Campbell. He will hook you up, or check out www.campbellball.com. And once again, happy 4th of July from the Sports Zone. For Kelly Campbell, all the folks at Campbell Ball, Double J, Jack Johnson, take another bite. This is me, Buddy Pearson, saying God bless, hit 'em straight, and happy 4th of July.